just wanted to make this recording just on my way home from work, and just wanted to, I've been doing a lot of lurking around on YouTube in regards to the nature of genius and the nature of genius. And all you learn is just how despairing and how tragic it truly is, because there really isn't anyone in this world that carries more of an ontological weight of suffering than the genius, than the one with the brilliant mind. And I would also say, particularly if he's a man. You know, and it's really hard to put into words. I mean, just how much of a cruel, immoral joke it is. The fact that these people with this gifted intelligence, are among the rest of us morons and idiots. They shouldn't be. There's something about it. It's the complexity of what they have to go through. They have to bear a complexity that is unknown to us. And they shouldn't be in the same schools as us. They shouldn't be in the same schools as us. They shouldn't be going to the same schools as us. And it really brings up, it brings up the question of how should they be spending their time. And the only solution I can think of is art. Many of these people should be artists, because with genius, the one other genetic factor that can ultimately save you is how industrious you are, whether or not you are also gifted with being a highly productive individual. Because at least that keeps you occupied. At least you have this other thing to chase after whilst simultaneously running away from where the situations where all the others end up who otherwise don't have that industrious gift. So, I just wanted to, those are just some thoughts. And you read comments online. It was the comments that I was reading. I didn't even watch the videos because of my shitty ADHD, my goldfish attention span and all the rest of it. It's I can't focus, and I didn't care. I just, and it's a problem, it is something to work on, but I just scroll instantly to the comments because I want to hear everyone's testimonies. These people, these bearers of this curse, I want to hear their testimonies, what they have to say about it. And it's abysmal. It's dismal. It's a depressing black pill. It's a major black pill. And then you just come across these other comments here and there. I mean, the videos that I was watching, thankfully there weren't a lot of these, but every now and then there'd be one comment of some midwit who has no idea what he's talking about, he, she, who just sees, they're just whining and everything, and this kind of thing. Really stupid comment. And the thing about these people is that like I said, they have no understanding. They have absolutely no understanding of the curse of intelligence and the nature of intelligence. And the thing is, too, if brilliance was to be explained to them, if brilliance, these are the kinds of people who also can't see beauty. These are the kinds of people who can't see the beauty of the world. and they can't see truth very well. And, you know, these are those kinds of people. You know, they have that degenerate, soulless consciousness. And, you know, if brilliance was to slap them in the face and be right there in front of them, they'd probably mock it or something. You know, they'd be the kind of people, and then they get envy. They're the kinds of people who they just get envy and jealous because even if they were amongst a group of geniuses, you know, they just feel like shit. You know, they know what it feels like. And you know what? They have to feel that because they need to know, because people need to learn. Because the thing is, geniuses, like I said, they should be together. These people should be together. They should be always with each other. They should be always in contact with each other. There should be some kind of community where they can be around each other because they all go through the same things, the same metaphysics. Is that the right word? They suffer all the same because they suffer the most. Ontologically, in every which way, really. On average. I'm not saying that all geniuses are all like, you know, manic depressives and all this. I know that there are genius people out there who don't suffer from these things. But it really seems like it's actually more common, much more common, that they do. And many of them commit suicide, and many of them don't do anything. They don't write a book. They don't learn to paint very well and draw and express their suffering and the horror of their existence. So this, you know, this stuff is this stuff matters deeply. So just wanted to leave it there. I've been thinking a lot about these people, you know, and it gets to a point where you have to tune out because it's just too tragic and sad. Okay, so here's my other point. Here's something else that I want to make. There's another point that I want to make, and that has to do with Cormac McCarthy's, and it's totally in tune with what I was just discussing prior, what I am discussing now. It's Cormac McCarthy's last two novels, The Passenger and Stella Maris. The Passenger and Stella Maris are two novels that just dig right down into the nature of genius. That's what those two books are about. That's what they're about. That's the two books. And if you go online and look up all these reviews, I have yet to see this point being made. But those two novels that he wrote are about the nature of genius. You know, that's what they are. They're an exploration of it or whatever. They're stories about it. You know, like, you know, there's some reviews out there and it just really comes off as like pomp. You know, they really don't. They just seem to be saying it's a lot of rhetoric. And it's like, you know, this isn't, you know, this is not what this book is about. These books are deeply tragic and deeply sad. And I think Cormac McCarthy was, you know, I think these books were, before he died, largely an expression of his loneliness. Even though we know that, you know, he seemed to have a lot of friends. He seemed to generally live with a good social life. But he also has extraordinary intelligence. He has a brilliant mind. And that always places you being the most loneliest one, no matter what. I think it's always been that way. So, anyway, just wanted to wrap this up for now. That's all I have to say for now. So, yep. That's it.